Hi everyone, it's Annalie here from SeventhSenseHealing.com. Hope you're all having a good week and managing to survive the full moon eclipse energy. So for myself, I'm in Barcelona and I was really lucky enough to see the blood red moon eclipse and then the end of the eclipse here. And I felt quite calm in the lead up to the eclipse, but afterwards I've been feeling it a bit more, I think, emotion wise. So just take it easy this week and don't worry about, if you flare up or if you're feeling over emotional. Just give yourself a bit of a break, and don't worry if other people seem a bit up and down as well. It will all settle in a couple of weeks. So we're going to do this week's reading, which is for the 29th of July to the 3rd of August. So I'm going to use the Magic Fairy cards. So we'll choose one from this pack this week. Okay. So the first card is emotional healing. So actually this is a really interesting and current card. So we are in the full moon eclipse energy and we've gone into Mercury retrograde as well. So it's likely it's going to be bringing up old wounds that need to be healed. So things from the past that maybe you haven't thought about for a long time might suddenly surface. Things that you thought, you'd got over years ago might pop up. Old emotions you didn't even realize you were holding might pop up. So the card says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you'll receive new blessings and love. So you can see perhaps on here there's a green heart chakra crystal. And last week we got the Open Your Heart Up to Love card. And this card is saying that, as you heal old emotional pain, stuff from childhood, from whenever, your heart starts to heal and you can open yourself up again. So this follows on really nicely again from last week's reading about Open Your Heart Up to Love. So remember that, we are in retrograde. It's time to rest and restore, and things may come up from your past, and just notice the emotions and let them go, and then you'll open yourself up to heal. Okay, so we'll choose the next two cards from the Ascended Masters pack. Okay, so the card we've got, the first one from the Ascended Masters pack, is Oshun, and she's an African goddess, and she says drink more water. So on the picture you'll see she's sat by a waterfall with a jaguar. And the message is drink more water. So we all know that we need to drink a lot of water, and we all know probably we don't drink enough water. So, when you're in the heat, we're having a hot summer pretty much everywhere, it's really important to drink more water than ever to keep hydrated. But actually, drinking more water also helps us heal ourselves because it flushes out old toxins in the body. So it's much more than keeping yourself hydrated, this message. It's meaning, if you drink a lot, you'll flush out those old emotions perhaps that have been rising up, toxins in the body. And you could also perhaps spend some time near water. So again, perhaps go down to the beach or go to the woods or go to the river and see where the water is and spend some time there. So I think it's not just a message about drinking water to keep hydrated, it's a message to drink water to help heal and cleanse the body and perhaps get out in nature by water. Okay, so last card for this week is from the Ascended Masters pack. So our final card for the week is Merlin, and it's the Energy Healing card. So you can see on this card, Merlin is holding his hands out, reaching up towards, it looks like it's the moon actually, he's reaching up towards, and you can see the healing energy coming out from the moon and perhaps out of his hands. So maybe you know what energy healing work is, maybe you don't, but energy healing can be a range of things, from something like Reiki, perhaps to chakra healing, to other healing work. So it's telling you that perhaps look into getting some energy healing, particularly especially with all this full moon eclipse energy that's going on at the moment, our minds can be a bit overloaded with thoughts and emotions, and it's quite hard sometimes to deal with those yourself. So energy healers can help release some of those thoughts and emotions for you, and can help you feel more calm, more grounded. So if you have a nice Reiki session, it will help you feel grounded and help you clear perhaps some of the emotions that's going on. For some of you, there could also be a message here that you might need to get into energy healing. So if it's something that's been on your mind, you've been thinking that you want to do some training in healing work, it's been something you've been looking into, then this is a really good time for you to start looking into it and perhaps become an energy healer. So, there could be a couple of messages this one. It might mean that you need to go and get that energy healing done on yourself, or it might mean that if you've been thinking about becoming an energy healer, this is the time to look into it and start moving forward. Often, because I do Reiki healing, often people say to me, I've done Reiki 1, I've done Reiki 2, and they're not using it, or they might have done angelic healing and they haven't started using it yet. So once you've had your attunements, it's always there, and start using those skills again on yourself and on others. You can use them on pets too. So interesting cards there. So it's a week to clear out your old emotions, to really perhaps get down by water, make sure you're drinking enough water, and look at perhaps having some healing work on yourselves. So thank you everybody, and see you next week.